Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer, where we are still playing as Gondor. If you missed the last episode, basically where we're at is we're besieging Minas Morgul. This big army is thinking about attacking us. I welcome the challenge. Over here, we are waiting for Theragondos to settle down. And I think we're moving our diplomat up here towards the goblins. That's kind of what's happening right now. Let's see what happens in the end turn, shall we? So a bit of news. Over on my Ingress channel, I just announced I'm starting a Patreon. So if you're into Ingress and you want to support my work on these videos and on Ingress videos, it would be very helpful if you could go and support me there. No pressure, but I thought I'd mention it here just because it's something that's going on. All right, end of turn report. A couple of red things, a couple of green things, that's fine. And we recruited a Gondor militia in Western Osgiliath, which is good. Let's send that over to Eastern Osgiliath so that Boromir isn't as lonely. And actually, can you get to that fort and back? That might be useful. I don't need to. Not right now. 9 turns there. Zagar is really thinking about attacking me. But he hasn't made the decision yet, so that's fine. How's Theragondos doing? Ugh. Not so hot. 90%. Maybe I could move them out. Not so much. 65%. Close. Close, but no cigar. Once that library is done, I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay. So the other thing I was doing is moving this diplomat, because my mission is to talk to the goblins.
Yes.
Meithelberg, trade rates, please. Yeah, they're angry, but that's okay. We get our mission completed, and we are good to go. We'll send this guy over towards... What is going on with the pathing here? Send this guy over towards Anduin Vale, which hopefully this is Anduin Vale. Yes, it is. I don't know what is going on here, but I guess that's just going to live there for the rest of time, which is fine by me. We also have this diplomat. I guess since we have trade rights with the goblins, we don't have to send him towards the goblins anymore. I might grab trade rights with the Dunlendings. Works for me. And then I will send this guy towards... I guess towards the Enedwaith? But I don't anticipate a whole lot of success with that, so... I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, now we've got 1495 to spend. We're already building at Minas Tirith. Calenhad? A leather tanner might go well here. Yeah, let's do it. And here. So we get some slightly better armor on the troops that we train at those two places, which will be useful. Okay. Save game. And on with the slow, plodding progress. Here we go. Excuse me for a minute while I teach my cat he should not lick my cans of of beverages. Isengard's leader is dead. Well, that's good news. Good job, Rohan. I assume it's Rohan. Everything's green. That's always good. New family member. Great. Construction report. Eastern Osgiliath. Grain exchange. Great. Let's get a leather tanner there as well. And Theragondos got a library. Any chance I can move out yet? 70% is just enough that they will not riot. So, good. Oh, I just moved right out of my territory. Fantastic. Isengard owns Druath Yaur. That's different. I guess they expanded quite a ways. Am I at war with Isengard by any chance? No. But I'm allied to Rohan, and Rohan is at war with Isengard. I don't think they start at war with Isengard, so that's good to know. I might hold off on attacking them, but I might kind of inch into their territory and like use this fort to give these troops some free upkeep, which is not a bad thing. There is that independent army that I could go and deal with, but I'm not going to focus on that just yet. Yeah. Leave that where it is. 8 turns to go over here. Again, I don't care to accelerate that. That's just going to have to wait. Valesman army, great. Give me trade rights, please. Thank you. We'll work towards the wood elves here, which should be easy. And over here, this is the Dunlendings. I already talked to them. So let's just move right past. Okay. These turns are moving fast. We're still in the early game, so it's not surprising. Let's see what everybody does. No attacks. Oh, I have to keep checking the south, actually. Sometimes I forget. Take settlement Ostithil. Okay. I mean, it's not that I can't do that necessarily. It's just more, that's not really the best play. I mean, Grishnuk is there alone, so it's worth trying, but it's going to be hard. Steward Defiant. Okay. Denethor isn't dead yet. That's a good thing, right? That's right. Calenhad, Leather Tanner, great. Do I want to construct anything here? No, not yet. Brethil, land clearance. Hold off there. Care Andros, Leather Tanner. Fine. Ethring, grain exchange. Let's get you some land clearance. And Karasast also got a grain exchange. So they should be making us some more money, but we don't have any money to spend there. And now, just to double check that their Grondost is okay. Yes, it is. We will take this fort. That gives us free upkeep on the 4 most expensive units there, which should be pretty good. 224, 234. That's another 600 sum that we will get next turn, which is very, very fine. Now, 7 turns to go here. Let's just not think about that for the moment. And we're looking for tower fill-in. Trade rates, please. Excellent. Move towards Dale and Erebor. And then the hunt for the Enedwythe continues. Here? That's Enedwythe. I don't see them. I found a road. That should lead me to a settlement. That'll be good. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I am going to check the south here. Ooh. Oh, that's my fort. Okay. I was like, this is an army? No, it's my fort. So that's good. Mordor diplomat. Lol. He's kind of in the wrong spot. And Gobel Merlond is still independent. I don't know what Dol Amra thinks they're doing, but they need to work faster. Let's see if they do it this turn. I doubt it. My economy is really becoming an issue. Oh! Here we go. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Captain Ukog with a lot of runic units. That's annoying, but manageable. Gothmog with Morgul Chosen. And then the big baddie, one Nazgul, which is a problem. Temple Marksman. Okay, could be worse. Not by much, but it could be worse. I'm not sure I have the capacity to deal with a bunch of cavalry. Uruk Bodyguard for him. I'm not scared of this, really. Just a little look here. That guy's going to be coming from the front. This guy's going to be coming from the left. So I'm going to probably worry more about my left flank than anything else. Let's take Minas Morgul. Because I'm pretty sure we can. It's going to be great. Okay. So, let's see what we have. So, the attacking army with the runic forces are going to form up here. The big army is probably going to come in from over here somewhere. I don't have great terrain advantage over that way. So maybe it's worth it for me to move over here so I get some hill action going. Like so. This is a very dark map. It's kind of hard for me to see. But I think that gives me a height advantage. Oh, yes, it does. Excellent. And it gives me time to prepare for that big army to come, which is very good. We have lots of territorial guardsmen in this army and some fountain guards. So let's actually do this. Have the fountain guard in the middle. And since we have this hill, I can put these guys in front of the archers, and the archers can still shoot. So that is good news. And then we have 3 units. I forgot about the Lebanon Marines. I'm going to take these archers and redeploy them so that they are only archers. And then these Lebanon Marines are going to join sort of the infantry, what I would class as sort of not necessarily shock troops, but just like normal melee infantry. What would you call this? Short arms melee infantry. And that should just about do it for us. We don't have any stakes, do we? That would be too easy. No, no stakes. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I pretty much nailed where they're deploying, which is very good. This is the army coming out of Minas Morgul, so we have to make sure that this general actually dies. If not, he will retreat to the city, which is bad. I'm going to borrow these 2 pike units, and we're going to send them over this way to deal with that. We're also going to send this unit out here, and then we're going to redeploy these units, not you, so that they cover the same kind of breadth of our lines. And then we're going to redeploy these guys so that they are touching that line. That looks good. We should have plenty of time before these guys get here, so I am not too stressed about it. The balance of power bar is definitely changing a little bit, but not in a way that is necessarily dispositive to our success. I might move these guys over here too. Okay. Should be seeing, yep, Faramir is launching some arrows, probably at this guy. Yeah. They are heavy infantry, which is going to make things a little bit harder for us, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. Arrows thudding into them already, and their numbers are going down. Excellent. Here comes the runic forces. They have scary pikes, but I have scary bows. And they have scary horses, but again, I have scary pikes. So. Alright. How are we doing over here? The rate of unaliving is definitely... No, I was about to say it's going down, but actually... They continue to perish at a pretty good clip. So I'm happy with that. We'll just leave that to sit for the moment. Some of these guys should be in range too. I wonder if we're going to have anybody switch to them. I might have somebody switch to them specifically. Let's have you hit... Oh, never mind. You're not in range for some reason. Let's have you hit them. And you... Oh my goodness. This unit is Archer Militia, and their range is terrible. We will just... I guess we'll switch one of the Gondor Archers to this unit. And let's put the other Gondor Archer on this unit. And let's put the other Athelian Rangers on this horse unit. Wait, did they... Yeah, they are in range, okay. This Morgul Chosen is having a bad time. I might work on getting out to meet them, actually. In no small part because I can. Do not want you to fire at will, actually. They can run. That's good news. We're charging out to meet them. This is maybe a mistake, especially since they have flanking cavalry. But I want to make sure that these guys die. Okay, we're doing all right. We're definitely doing okay. 5% down for their... Or for our 0, which is great. Let's get you behind them so they can't retreat. And these guys can make a flanking maneuver when our infantry lines engage. Oh, they're already running away. Okay. Uh-oh. What is this? Okay. I will take that fight. I changed my mind. I need you to flank now. You can head over this way. You can maybe close the gap a little bit. They're sort of surrounded, sort of just fighting all over the place, which is fine. What in the heck is happening here? I was gonna say, it looks like things are going real bad, but actually it's looking pretty good. That's... okay. That is the Minas Morgul general down. So we don't have to worry about him routing anymore. He's just gone. That's great. Let's send you over here. Oh, there is still... I was going to say there's still one unit present there, but it looks like they're gone. Okay. They ran into my pikes, or spears at least. That was a decision that they made. Pretty sure it didn't work very well for them. Alright. The main body over there is starting to come into view. We are just about done with our preparations for this. We've knocked out one army entirely. This Southron runic BS is... yeah, they have no chance. I don't know why this Loke Gamprim is just sitting here. I guess it's probably because they cannot move with all of the arrows that are constantly thudding into them. Fine by me. Okay. You do not chase them. Thank you. It might be nice for me to reform my lines a little bit so I have a straighter... It's not really necessary, though. They're wavering. This Lok Innis Rim is just tanking the shots. It's smart of them in a way because it means that the big army is not going to take as many shots from my archers. But at the same time, these armies are doing basically no damage to me. So maybe not the smart move that they think it is. And that unit is routing. Just this one horse left of the of the original attacking army. And this horse will not last long. Yeah, it's down. Okay.
The enemy army flees the
Now,
pursue and run them down.
the big boy. So, we have a whole bunch of archers coming up first. That's okay. We don't have as many arrows as they do, but we do have some pretty good archers, so I'm going to be quietly confident about that. I'm going to put the archers that have run out of ammo over here and over here so that they can reinforce our lines if necessary. I might reform these two so they have slightly straighter lines. That's looking pretty good. And one general, two general. There are two generals in this army, though, so we definitely have some work to do still. We may have to charge out to hit them, as they do have a bunch of archers, so they'll probably sit and just think about what they've done and, like, try to out-skirmish me. I do have a fair amount of, like, decently armored troops. Or troops with decent defense, I should say. But they do seem to keep moving. I'm going to leave that decision for later. Yeah, they're still marching. They have a lot of light infantry and not a lot of heavy infantry. They have that Uruk bodyguard. I think maybe they have one Morgul chosen somewhere. No. But they do have these temple marksmen, so that adds to my skirmish battle woes. Sorry, my cats are making some noises. Okay. It's looking good at the moment. They're pretty much funneling into exactly where I want them to be. It's very accommodating of them to do so. Part of me wants to charge them, but I know that's not going to help anything. So I will instead let them hit my spears, and then we'll start thinking about flanks. They aren't leaving any infantry in reserve. Yeah, they are. Okay. So we will probably have some interesting experiences there, but that is a problem for future, Mark. For now, let's get over here. I probably should have let these guys throw their javelins. Too late now. Let's get them closer to the lines. Maybe they can throw them in a second. I will, in fact, I'll just let them throw their javelins if they want to. They can leave their friends behind. Alright. Flanking maneuver is working well here. They are charging in with all of their infantry. They just commit everybody. That's fine. Looks like all of our archers are out of ammo now, which is fine. Let's get the Athelian Rangers up here. Up here. You... Yeah, let's deal with that orc host. I'd rather not have them surround my infantry if I try to do a flank. And it looks like they're breaking through our lines, which is fine. You didn't get to throw your javelins, that's sad. And they flanked my flanking army, that's fine. Also, a little sad, but nevertheless. Let's have the archer militia maybe trap this orc host where they are. And we're having these Gondor archers come out to flank this orc host. Things are not looking so hot over here. Let's have the Athelian, let's have our bodyguard go over there and we'll pop the ability as well. You head over here and try to flank this orc host further. Did I not get you to move up a little bit? Let's have you reinforce that line. Let's have you reinforce this line. Get you over here, get you all the way over there so you can flank that orc host. 21 for 43. I think we're doing A-okay. I could be moving a little faster if I'm being honest, but we are doing A-okay nevertheless. Orc host is flanked. And they're having a bad time. Other orc host is also flanked. Let's have you come over here. The orc bodyguard is maybe thinking about going to reinforce some areas where he does not have very good support. I'm going to have this Athelian Rangers come over here. It looks like this flank is doing just fine. Charge on in on them. They should be fully surrounded. This flank could be doing better, but, well, not the flank. The center, honestly, could be doing a lot better. The Fountain Guard are holding up great. It's just the troops on either side are not as strong. Which is understandable. Not a lot of things are strong enough to be as strong as Fountain Guard. Okay, it turns out this is not the place where we need help. It turns out it's still here. So let's move you further. How are we doing over here? Bodyguard is trying in vain to help out this flank, which is already pretty much gone. These guys can go help with that attack. They pretty much will not rout until the Nazgul is dead, and the Nazgul is in one of these units, so there's not a lot I can do about that. We're actually going to have to fight these guys, because they will not rout. That's A-okay with me, because I'm pretty sure we have them completely outmatched on pretty much every front. They're sending in some archers to act as infantry, which is a good sign. Means they are pretty desperate. Oh, I was wrong. They are beginning to rout. That's good news. Orc host is routing. Orc host over here somehow is standing firm. We'll send some of these guys over here to be routing, or flanking units. We killed Delosh, which is good. That's probably contributing to the routing situation. Where are you? You have done your work, my friend. You can wander off to the back of our lines. Get you a little further in. Get you a little further in. Completely surround them. Make sure you're actually fighting. Charge them in the rear. Charge a little further this direction. I think maybe some of the routing units have come back. Orc maulers are fighting to the death. That's a-okay. We do want to make sure we capture enough of them that this army is actually destroyed. These guys have won their fight, so let's send them one side and other side. We're going to try to start working on this throng of archers. These guys have won this fight. Let's send them up to deal with the archers as well. Except for this unit of 13, they have also won retirement. Congratulations. Some of these units are not fighting anymore. Let's make sure they have targets. I'm not going to worry too much about flanking at this point because we pretty much have them outclassed. And at this point, actually outmanned. Let's have you just go on in. Oh, never mind. They're routing. You head in there. You head in there. You head in here. You head in here. Everybody attack whatever is not routing. Everything's routing. Everybody move over here. Just going to work on getting as much of this archer situation surrounded as we can. Our javelins are finally getting some action, which is great to see. Oh, sorry. I have my microphone very close because I know it's kind of quiet. But that does mean that sometimes I bang on the microphone inadvertently. There's the temple marksman. Make sure you're hitting them javelins. Heck yeah. Okay, we have some archers. They aren't routing, but they are running away, so they aren't surrounded. I imagine they're probably on skirmish mode, which happens. Looks like we caught them. That's good. These guys are very tired. I imagine everybody's pretty tired. Yeah. Oh, not these Athelian Rangers. They are only warmed up. Which is a choice. Let's get in towards those Temple Marksmen. You as well. And you. Fountain Guard should make pretty good work on those guys. It looks like most of our infantry that we were sending over this direction were caught by this one archer unit, which is fine by me. How are we doing over here? Looks like it might be the last javelin round. We've done a little bit of damage, but Temple Marksmen are no joke. So it's going to take some work to get them down. And then, of course, they'll just respawn, so there's no point in doing any of this. I mean, it gets him off the battlefield for a few turns, but he'll just respawn at Barad-dûr, because you can't kill Nazgul. That's simply not something that happens. It's simply not something you can do. Alright. Lebanon Marines making their way over here to finish off these archers. Those archers have died. They're routing, rather. This unit can move. Let's move them over here to help out. Temple Marksman going down slowly. Is anybody not fighting? Yes. Where are you? Oh, these guys are... Yeah. They're retired. Don't tell me about them anymore. Is anybody else not fighting? Yes. You can move over here. You're going to catch these orc scouts. You are going to hit these guys in the back. I said hit the orc scouts. These two units have won their fight, looks like. So let's send them over here. Never mind, that unit's routing. Let's just replace these guys to catch any routing units. Never mind, we are not going to catch any routing units. Everybody's running in different directions. So let's send these two over here to further surround the temple marksmen. This unit just head on in towards these orc archers. And it's all over but the crying, looks like. Everybody just attack the temple marksman. It should be the last unit available to attack anyways. So it's not like we're doing anything that we shouldn't be. Oh, these archers are still up. What? They were just routing. I guess they aren't anymore. Let's head you that way. It's 53 archers versus Gondor militia. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. 105 Gondor militia. They're going to be okay. You aren't coming back, are you? No, they're all definitely actually routing. Suppose we could do a leadership. That's probably contributing negatively to the exhausted nature of my entire army. But at the same time, we are increasing the amount that we are dealing with these temple marksmen. I'm going to move this unit of Fountain Guard around a little bit so they can actually get an angle on these temple marksmen. They're definitely one of the units that I expect to have the most success in this fight, so we're just going to let them do their thing. Where's the Nazgul? I cannot tell. Well, he's in there somewhere, but... Okay, these archers are broken again, but I'm just going to have my guys continue chasing them so that they don't come back. So if they do come back, it's annoying. So this is pretty much the best way this could have gone. If I had starved out Minas Morgul, it would have been one thing. But this means that, one, I have destroyed 3 generals of Mordor's, including one Nazgul, which will come back, but that's okay. I have captured Minas Morgul. I have reduced Mordor's armies in Ithilien to basically nothing. Like, everything is coming up Gondor at the moment, which is great. Alright, as the throng of units descend on these poor beleaguered temple marksmen, we are almost at the end here. Come on. I can't even see any red in this in this battle anymore. They're still routing. That's good news. We've killed 96% of them. I'm hoping that's enough to kill every army. Some of them might survive. I don't know. You have to basically kill 85% of each army for them to all be completely destroyed. I'm not sure if I've done that with the Nazgul army, but we'll find out. Let's just pop another leadership for funsies. I think that's possibly it. No, not yet. How many Gondorians does it take to deal with the Nazgul? It's not like it's the Witch King. Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's speed this up. They're all moving. They're all attacking. We're all trying to get better angles. It's got to be just the Nazgul. Yes! Excellent.
The enemy army flees the
Excellent
field.
work.
Pursue and run them down.
End the battle.
The enemy are
Okay,
utterly
that's
vanquished.
definitely enough.
This is a great victory worthy of only
Oh
the
my goodness, we lost a lot of
mightiest
soldiers, I will grant you, but it was less than half of the army, and we did so much work. So much work. Definitely worth it. We healed a decent amount too, I think. Healed some London Marines, that's very good. Healed a lot of Territorial Guardsmen, that's great. They're a good defensive unit. So the fact that we lost some is fine. Oh yeah, these are those 2 units that we sent away to be like, no, you can have a rest. So, okay, very good. Very, very good. Continue. I am very happy with how that went. That was most of the episode, and I'm still ecstatic about that battle. It took a really long time, but it was worth doing, and it was worth doing right. Because now, we have Minas Ithil. And of course, we're going to rename it right away because we are not fools. And execute. Exterminate the populace. These filthy orcs, we are not going to deal with them in our city. Not anymore. Enemy cap sacked. Yes, it was. The return of the Wraiths. Nazgul have been defeated and their tower emptied of the servants of the Dark Tower, but not for long should its old masters have their way. Rallying what forces they could after the rout. Oh, so this... They get a doom stack for Minas Morgul. That's bad. At least I think that's what that means. Let's take a look at everything here. Library, please. We had 10,000 gold at the end of that turn. That is fantastic. Let's spend all of it. Every single bit. Look at this. New family members. So many new family members. Construction. Minas Tirith got a market. Let's actually build a Master Mason's Hall here. Because we can, 1, we can afford it. And 2, the options are looking more and more expensive for expanding our economy there. Eastern Osgiliath got a leather tanner. That's super cool and all. Let's get you a Mason's Hall, though. And now let's look at some other things. Thinking about Theragrondos, because we just took that. It would be good to have something else go in here. Something like land clearance. These guys are still chilling. That's fine. I think the fact that they are not getting paid anymore is a big reason that we got so much money this turn. I could, in theory... I could try to pull all of the troops out of here and take Ostathil. It might be worth doing. I might leave this Territorial Guardsman and this Archer Militia and this Gondor Militia. And then head these guys, the rest of these guys down. Assuming we can keep order. Yes, we can. We exterminated the populace, so why wouldn't we be able to? Let's take this fort while we're going there, and we will... I suppose we could leave them in the fort for economical reasons. What if I waste some of their movement just going in and out of the fort? Okay, so now I can't see anything. Well, I'm going to hope that they are able to make it there in one turn. I'm pretty sure they will be able to. Let's have you come up here. Let's have you grab this fort. Because there's no reason for us to not own this fort. And then our spy can't move there because he doesn't have any movement range. Never mind. Rohan's doing some work over here. It's good to see. Our diplomat was on... Oh, right, was on his way to Dale.
Yes.
That is Woodland Realm.
Without question.
Esgaroth, perfect. Trade rates,
You hold us at
barely
rates.
accepted.
Good day to you.
Fine by me. Head to Erebor.
I cannot
That's not
do that.
Erebor.
I shall continue tomorrow.
And then my other diplomat was headed towards Enedwythe,
Your orders.
if I am not much mistaken.
As you wish.
Is this a road? Or is it a border? It's a border.
Yes, my lord. Yes. As you wish.
Independent fort, that's not helpful.
Yes.
Where's the settlement? I think it might be this way. I think that might have been the road to the docks. Oh, nope, here we go.
Stopping here.
Can I talk to you? No. I'll wait until next turn, that's fine. Oh, I hit the microphone again. I should have a counter for that. Hit the counter, or hit the microphone X number of times in an episode. Alright. Cool, so we're looking good. We actually still have some money. Let's see what else we can get here. Dirt paths. Oh no, grain exchange. Perfect. Mason's Hall. Land clearance. And grain exchange. What about you? Grain exchange. Perfect. We are going to be making so much money. I can't even explain to you. This is going to be awesome. All right. End turn. Let's see what Mordor does in response. They may try to take Minas Morgul back. If they do, we'll try to deal. Oh, not yet. They haven't done it yet. The Great Eye is watching. Okay. This is just a lot of lore, I think. Western Moria, excellent. Khazad-dûm is doing well. Alright, let's get our spy out here so we can see what the heck is happening. Mount Doomreach, that's cool. Berk Estelad is looking pretty lonely. Oops. Okay. How far can we reach? Excellent. Oh, that is so good to see. 7 turns and Grishnok is gone, and we have Ostithil. Is that in time for our mission? Yes, it is. End of turn report. Looking okay. Faction announcements. New family member, always great. We have extra money now, and no construction to finish, so we can just kind of build whatever we feel like. Grain exchange here. Thinking leather tanner. We're kind of going for low-level buildings for the moment, but it's all so we can just start snowballing. Land clearance. I suppose I should start building some troops, actually. Let's start recruiting, let's see, Gondor Militia. Territorial Guardsmen, for sure. I could get another Fountain Guard, but I kind of need cavalry more. And then another Territorial Guardsman. And then Karasust. Nothing beats Territorial Guardsmen. Except for 2 Territorial Guardsmen. Can I not get archers anywhere? I could get them in Minas Tirith, couldn't I? And I can get them in Caer Andros. I kind of want to wait for the Ithilien Rangers, but I just need archers at this point. Okay, that's very, very good. We are expanding our troops on the Eastern Front. We are expanding our buildings everywhere. Pretty much everywhere. Actually, possibly everywhere? Not in Calenhad. That's okay. That's one settlement that's not building. Care Andros. Okay. Karasast, Western Osgiliath. Okay, so there's a few places where we could still be building things, but that's okay. We have done what we needed to do this turn. Everything's still going okay in the south? Yes. Everything's still going okay in the west? Yes. What is this? Somebody's calling me. Don't you know that I'm recording a video? Okay. So, I just saved. Our next step is an end turn. Let's do that quickly. About 10 minutes before I gotta think about wrapping up the video. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I forgot about my diplomats. That's okay. One turn of not quite getting max value out of the diplomats. We've discovered Erebor, though, so that counts for something. Did I... Ah, yes, excellent. We did get half value out of the diplomats. Make offer.
Seems like a most
Great work.
Farewell, then.
Okay, so that guy's going to go towards the Dunedain, I believe. Now that we've come back east a little bit. I was thinking about sending them straight towards the High Elves and then Ered Luin, but since we're here, we might as well. Okay, end of turn report. Pretty much green, some red. Ethering, land clearance, perfect. Grab a leather tanner, why don't you? Kirith Yar, Mason's Hall? Mason's Hall. You could do with... Leather tanner, yeah. Eastern Osgiliath, Mason's Hall. Super duper. Get you a... You know, I'm thinking market. And then Minas Morgul got a library, which is great. Teach them how to be Gondorians. Let's also build a Mason's Hall there to make things cheaper. Recruitment report. So, Territorial Guardsmen, straight to the front. Territorial Guardsmen, Ithilien Rangers, Archer Militia, straight to the front. Kerasast. Territorial Guards... Oh, yeah. Kerasast, Territorial Guardsmen, not quite straight to the front. Eastern Osgiliath first. That should do us for now. 6 turns here. That's fine. We're building up reinforcements here. I could send these... I'll send all of these back to Minas Tirith. No. I'll send these 2 back to Minas Tirith for retraining. And I will send this back to Western Osgiliath for retraining. No, I won't. They all need to be retrained. Oh, wait, I was wrong. Retrain you and retrain you. I know it's not ready yet, but it's gonna be ready next turn, so it's fine. You are not building anything. What can you build? Land clearance. Flawless. And I think there was one more thing. Or at least one more place where I wasn't building anything. Callan hat? Yeah. Can't afford. Can't afford. Okay. So those 2 are the only places we aren't building anything right now. Hopefully we can afford something there next turn. On to the next turn. And I think this might be our last end turn. Ooh! I see some movement. Let's take a look at what Mordor's up to here. So they are moving something towards the Black Gate. Oh, they're moving a lot towards the Black Gate. Construction report. Oh, lots of buildings. That's okay. Grain exchange. We will continue with leather tanner. Mongolin, grain exchange. Leather tanner. Brethil. Got a leather tanner. Meeting hall. Calimbel, grain exchange. Let's go for leather tanner. Settlement, land clearance. Could give them a leather tanner or a meeting hall. I think a leather tanner is more useful there. Land clearance is great. Let's go for Mason's Hall next at Vergrondost. That's already a lot of money spent, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. These two are ready to go. They can head towards Minas Morgul. Oh yeah, what are you? A general and one other thing. Well, let's send you up here. Let's send one of you up here also. I'm thinking about going out to meet these guys in the field, because it's a bodyguard and one other unit that feels like it can't possibly be too much. But I've been wrong before. I'm going to recruit another archer militia here. And can I recruit something here maybe? No. Too expensive. I'm going to recruit another archer militia here. Yeah. Because I do want to have archers in Caer Andros if it gets attacked. It's not as useful in Eastern Osgiliath. It is still useful, but it's not as useful. But Caer Andros, if they get attacked, it would be really helpful for them to have archers. Actually, I think they won't attack Osgiliath at all anymore. So I'm going to send these units up here as well, so that they have a good amount of reinforcements. I'll send this guy there as well. This guy once I find a replacement governor, which I really want to do soon. I have exactly 0 money. How did that happen? I feel like Dol Amroth is doing really well down here, and I might not need to worry about Harad. I'm probably going to have to worry about Khand, because I'm going to border them now at Ostithil. But that's okay. I forgot to do my diplomat last turn, so let's do it this turn.
Your orders.
Trade rights, please. Cool. You, my friend, are going to go towards Darwinian.
As you wish.
Or not.
Yes. Tomorrow's journey.
He got blocked by something, but we fixed it. It's okay. And you are going towards the Dunedain.
Without question.
Who do not own this. This is still independent. I swear, sometimes the AI just... They gotta do something, don't they? Ah, boy. Alright, these guys are looking... They're straight chilling. They're waiting for Isengard to declare war. Once Isengard declares war, I will start to move them north, so that we can take Druath Yar straight out from under them. But I'm not planning on starting any wars in this campaign. I just let the AI just yeet themselves against me. Usually the best policy. Okay, looks good here. 5 turns to go. We are besieging Ostithil. Shivus, the desert sand. Okay. Can I see anything there? No. Well, this all looks good for me. And we're about to hit the hour-long video mark, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.